Today was a hard day. I don't know about you guys, but I've just been running Mach 7 lately. It is just, there's been so much going on, so many meetings, so much work, so many priorities and projects, and it just feels like the world is spinning so fast. And I want to speak to that because I got done with my meetings today and I felt so stressed out. Man, I had a couple hours left and I had no idea how I was going to get anything done. And I normally don't feel that sense of overwhelm, but I really felt it today. I felt like I was running at a 12. And so I want to speak to that because I think it's really important. And I think that this is way more common for most people than we even talk about. It doesn't have to be. There's a lot of alternatives to running around feeling like your head's been chopped off and you're just racing to get everything done. So I want to share what I did today. So the first thing I did is that I named it. You have to name it and stop and be clear about what's going on. So I did. I stopped. I said, I feel anxious. I feel overwhelmed. It feels like there's too much to get done. And the truth is, I cannot get it all done. So I stopped. I said, I named it. And then I needed to shift my energy because anytime you act from that frenetic, frantic energy, you are only going to create more frenzy and chaos and overwhelm in your life. It's like literally you will choose to do the things that are really stressful to you. So you have to stop. Let's just you name it and then you stop. So for me, stopping looks like taking a breath. So I take 3 really deep breaths, and I do this in the style of Thich Nhat Hanh, which is breathe in and you say to yourself, I am breathing in. You breathe out and you say to yourself, I am breathing out. And you just do that for 3 breaths. I had to do it like 7 breaths and I was still anxious. So I needed to take deeper action. So I actually went and meditated for 10 minutes. What I was looking for was to calm my body down and shift my energy so that when I did take action, I wasn't acting from this like crazy, intense place. I was actually from a grounded state. So for me, meditating works, but for you, it might not work. You might need to listen to a piece of music that really chills you out, or you might need to get a bite to eat, or you may need to take a walk in the neighborhood or call someone that you love. It doesn't really matter. What you're looking for is activity that calms you down and shifts your energy. So like I said, for me, that's meditating. When I got done with my 10 minutes of meditation, man, I felt like a different person. It was just calm and peaceful and empowered, and I could do something from that energy, and I wanted to do something from that energy. And I know from experience that acting from that energy is 1,000 times better than acting from the place of chaos and the place of stress, because Einstein said we can't solve a problem from the energy of that problem. And so it is paramount. It's not like preferred, it's like essential to change your energy. So I did that. And then once I changed my energy, I came into the office and I sat down in the chair and I made a list of everything that I needed to do, everything that was rolling around in my head, whether I could do it today or not, because we're not just affected by what we're doing or what we're not doing, what we're doing or what we're not doing today. We're affected by what we should be doing or what we need to do tomorrow, or I don't want to forget this. So write it all down. I find the biggest challenge that people have when it comes to productivity is tasks. Most people don't say that. They come to me and they say, I have a time problem, or I really have too much paperwork, or my emails are going crazy. But what I always see is people have task issues because they don't have a task management system in place. And so this is just a really quick triage version that you can use. So the first thing I do is I write down everything that's in my head. Write it all down next to each item. Now it's really important that you write it as an actionable thing. You don't want write car, because what the heck does that mean? Take car to be cleaned. Be very specific as though you're giving the instruction to someone else, because you're giving instructions to your future self. So write it out as an action, take car to cleaner, whatever it is. And then next to that task, write in parentheses how long that task will take you to do. This is really important because it'll help you strategize your day. Once you've done that, then you want to prioritize that list. What is the most important thing that you need to do? Now, this is tricky because sometimes, like in home organizing, I'll actually suggest people to take action on the low-hanging fruit in some cases. I do not suggest that with productivity. So there's a principle called Pareto's Principle, and it says that we get 80% of our results from 20% of our activity. 80% of our results from 20% of activity, which means you need to choose the best possible tasks that are going to move you forward. Doing the quick 5-minute easy things that don't really matter might make you feel good about yourself in the short run, but long term, you're not going to get that momentum that you need to do, which will actually affect how you feel longer than just that quick little dopamine hit of, I got something done. So actually take the time to do the important things first. So reprioritize, move things off the list that belong somewhere else. If you can do something tomorrow, add it to a list for tomorrow. If you need to do it next week, or if it's a someday maybe, something that you're not sure if you're going to get done, get it off today's list and move it down. So then you've got this list that is refined for today. Make sure that the amount of time it's going to take you to get all of those things done matches the time that you have available to work today. It doesn't serve you if you have 4 hours of work, but only an hour and a half to actually get those things done. So really line that up and make peace with not getting it all done, because you're not going to get it all done. A good friend really once said to me, she said, there's always going to be stuff in the outbox and there's always going to be stuff in the inbox. You will never catch up. It's just not the world we live in. So make peace with that. Take a deep breath and just say, what do I need to get done? What's essential? And take action on that. So from that place, I was able to actually get the things done that I needed to get done. I feel powerful and strong and peaceful and at ease now. And I did that by taking a minute and changing my energy, naming what it was that I felt, and then consciously choosing to make a shift, and then coming back in and actually reevaluating things from that new state of mind and taking action from there. It makes a complete difference in whether you're effective and empowered or whether you are just like a Tasmanian devil hitting anything around you with whatever force you've got. You're amazing, and you should actually be doing things in this world that bring you joy, that bring joy to the world, and you cannot do that from an anxious place, and you deserve to take even 5 minutes and give yourself a little filling up. That's the most important thing that you can do. So I hope this video helps. I hope it empowers you. I hope it makes you feel like it's possible. And I hope that you know that you're not alone, because you're not. Even professional organizers have really stressful days where we don't know how we're going to get it all done. It's normal. It's just super normal. It's the world we live in. So thanks for letting me share this with you. I hope it helps you, and I hope you have a great day today.